The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it.
Former President Trump delivering a speech to his supporters in Palm Beach last night following a historic day in court.
The former president going before a judge earlier pleading not guilty to 34 felony counts involving the payment of hush money. And prosecutors are accusing him of trying to conceal a violation of election laws during his successful 2016 campaign.
But the former president is dismissing it all as politically motivated and denying all wrongdoing. President Trump reacting to the dozens of felonies he faces, seething with defiance. Trump rallied his loyal supporters at Mar-a-Lago, calling the charges an insult to the country.
The only crime that I have committed is to fearlessly defend our nation from those who seek to destroy it.
The former president, arriving to court via police motorcade, quickly hustled into the courthouse by Secret Service, where he pleaded not guilty to 34 state felony charges that he repeatedly and fraudulently falsified New York business records to conceal criminal conduct that hid damaging information from the voting public during the 2016 presidential election.
A catch and kill scheme. That is a scheme to buy and suppress negative information to help Mr. Trump's chance of winning the election.
A charge of falsifying business records is typically a misdemeanor in New York, but the charge can be upgraded to a felony if it is tied to another crime, such as tax or campaign finance violations.
It's shocking to me that a state prosecutor would try and prosecute something as thin as this and prosecute a violation of federal election laws when they're state prosecutors.
The district attorney's office had looked into this case before, but DA Alvin Bragg saying he's bringing the case now because of new evidence, but he did not elaborate. Trump's legal team calling it political persecution. The court proceedings, a historic first for a sitting or former American president, concluded in just under an hour.
He was reserved, he was calm.
Judge Juan Mercan did not place a gag order on the case, but he advised Trump to refrain from making statements that are likely to incite violence. This whole case will take time. Trump is not due back inside a Manhattan courtroom until December 4th, with the trial beginning in January. And our team coverage turns now to Local 10 News reporter Syra Anwar.
And she is live for us once again in Palm Beach with reaction from the Trump supporters there. Syra?
So Christy and Janice, they were there to see him off on Monday as he headed to New York, and they returned Tuesday to welcome him home to Mar-a-Lago after his afternoon arraignment yesterday. Former President Donald Trump's motorcade moving down Southern Boulevard, where dozens of his supporters cheered for his homecoming yesterday.
I want the former president to know we're here, obviously, all of us, for his support. He really needs the support.
I want to support him and show that that's what we believe.
Lots of flags flying, mostly in support of Trump and his 2024 presidential campaign. But there was at least one opponent in the crowd who waved a "Lock Him Up" sign on the same day the former president was arraigned in court.
There's too many people here still trying to support him, and I want to be here to let him know that we're not all in favor of him. I wish more people would speak up against it.
The crowd of mostly Trump supporters, not swayed, each one we spoke to believing the indictment is a political ploy.
He will overcome this. There's no question.
Now, as far as law enforcement presence, there were police up and down his route to Mar-a-Lago and the airport, both to monitor safety and to patrol traffic. There were no reported incidents. No demonstrators out today, but that could change as we get closer to his winter court date back in New York. That is the very latest live in West Palm Beach. Syra Anwar, Local 10 News.